Welcome back to For the Record here on Law and Crime. I'm Jeanette Levy, and we have some news to tell you about in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case. The court is dark this week, of course. No trial. The judge in the case, Penny Azcarate, had a conference that she was scheduled to attend. So that's why we are not showing the trial this week. But we have great content for you posted on our YouTube channel, and we're still producing episodes of our podcast, Law and Crime Sidebar. So you can find that on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. But we found out some information about who Amber Heard's next witnesses will be when the trial resumes on Monday, May 16th. And Amber Heard, of course, her direct testimony will continue, followed by cross-examination. Then her sister, Whitney Henriquez, will testify, along with actress Ellen Barkin. And that is very interesting because Ellen Barkin, she is an actress, and she apparently had a little bit of a relationship, a fling of sorts, I guess, with Johnny Depp, and she had testified in the UK trial that she had this fling with him and that he threw a bottle of some sort, whether it's wine or champagne or what have you, but she says that he threw the bottle. And then, this is the big shocker to me. I find it interesting. Maybe it's not a shocker per se, but they're going to call Johnny Depp to testify. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is going on there? So we've already heard from Johnny Depp, of course, but now the defense is calling Johnny Depp back to the stand as its witness. So I find that very interesting. Joseph Scott Morgan is with us, forensic death investigator. Joseph, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if you have any idea what this could be, but what do you think the strategy could be in putting Johnny Depp back on the stand? Because as a defense witness, a lot of people felt like Johnny Depp did okay on the stand, that he did pretty well. He was a good witness. We've had legal analysts on this station, on this network, saying that he was a really good witness. So why do you think that they would be apt to do that?
I don't know. And he was on for a long time. I mean, excruciatingly long time.
A long time.
So, yeah, and so I'm thinking, what further information could you elicit from him and contextualize it, to that point, and unless I'm kind of suspicious by nature. They're looking to trip him up in some way, as we say in the investigative world, looking to drag him through a keyhole here, and to apply more pressure, as it were. And I think that's kind of interesting when you begin to look at it. And but he's practiced now. He's been on the stand already for a while, so he knows these personalities. And he's highly adaptable, and I think that goes to his training as an actor, obviously. And he engages with the court very well. So it's an environment which he's very, very careful. And I think that potentially plaintiff runs a risk here as well of turning him. I'm sorry, not plaintiff, but the defense turns him. Has the opportunity to turn him into more of a sympathetic character here, depending upon how they treat him on the stand and how that is viewed by the court.
Well, they certainly tried to beat him up on cross. I mean, we watched Ben Rottenborn, especially on that last day of cross-examination. He really went after him pretty hard. So I'm assuming that will happen again this time. So they must have something they want to ask him that they think will help them. That's my only assumption.